In a world driven by intelligence, some life forms thrive without even a brain. From oceanic enigmas to terrestrial survivors, these 10 creatures challenge our notions of complexity, consciousness, and evolution. As we descend into the lives of beings that operate purely on instinct, prepare to be reminded that nature rarely plays by the rules. Number 10. Nematode. Often invisible to the naked eye, nematodes are quietly dominating the planet. From garden soil to the inside of beer malts, they thrive in extreme conditions. Structurally basic, bilateral symmetry, and rudimentary hermaphroditic organs, these creatures never evolved a brain. Yet paradoxically, they're helping us repair ours. Scientists are using nematodes' neural architecture to explore ways of restoring function in damaged human brains. Their simplistic neuronal networks serve as a blueprint for future advancements in neurology. It's a poetic twist, a brainless worm guiding brain science. Number 9. Sea sponge. Locked in place yet infinitely adaptable, the sea sponge doesn't have a brain, organs, or even tissue. Its porous skeleton filters water, captures bacteria, and balances carbon and nitrogen, a vital part of the ocean's circulatory system. But what truly fascinates scientists are its genetic whispers of a nervous system. Embedded deep in its cells lie the earliest building blocks of synaptic communication. These sponges may be living fossils, offering glimpses into how sentience might have emerged in complex life forms. Their stillness hides their significance as ancient educators of biological possibility. Number 8. Oyster. We crack them open, slurp them down, and barely acknowledge their complexity. Yet oysters, surviving up to 20 years, pulse with life under those tough shells. Equipped with internal organs, a strong muscular system, and the ability to swap genders multiple times, oysters sense their surroundings, threats, changes, discomfort, all while lacking any nervous system. Their inability to feel pain creates ethical gray zones for vegetarians and vegans, splitting opinions on whether their consumption counts. A creature that is overlooked in life and debated in death, the oyster is a quiet paradox of morality and biology. Number 7. Sea squirt. The sea squirt grips tightly to rocks, its body designed for stillness, yet inside it contains a neural tube, a simplified echo of vertebrate anatomy. Though it lacks a brain, this passive filter feeder demonstrates a strange evolutionary kinship with more advanced animals. Even more shocking, researchers speculate that consuming sea squirts may reverse signs of brain aging. Once disregarded as marine clutter, the squirt now finds itself in cutting-edge studies on cognition, memory, and anti-aging therapy. Who knew that neural renewal might begin with a primitive blob? Number 6. Jellyfish. With no bones, muscles, or brain, the jellyfish glides through water by ejecting fluid, carried by currents and reactionary pulses. Its ghostly movement belies a startling truth. Some jellyfish can learn. The Caribbean box jellyfish, for example, processes environmental stimuli through decentralized nerve nets, suggesting that cognition doesn't always require a brain. This rewrites our understanding of sentience. A drifting, gelatinous creature, once dismissed as instinctual, is now redefining where the borders of intelligence lie. Number 5. Sea urchin. Dried and hollowed sea urchin shells make lovely seaside ornaments, but alive they are armored enigmas. Despite lacking eyes and a brain, urchins respond to light, navigate terrain, and interact with surroundings. They do this through photoreceptor cells woven into their skin, effectively seeing through their own surface. This decentralized vision wasn't understood until 2011, proving that visual systems don't have to follow vertebrate norms. The sea urchin stands as an evolutionary rebel, blind in form, yet never truly in the dark. Number 4. Coquina clam. You've likely seen coquina clams on the beach, little colorful shells buried just beneath the surf. riding waves like tiny mollusk daredevils. Their motion isn't random. It's a muscle reflex triggered by sensitive hairs that detect wave movement. Though they lack a brain, their responsive coordination allows them to relocate to richer water and avoid danger. They aren't just quirky riders, they're vital indicators of beach health. When the clams disappear, it's a warning sign that ecosystems are stressed. Nature's barometer, disguised as a surfer. Number 3, Portuguese man-o'-war. Floating ominously across oceans, the man-o'-war isn't one creature, it's a colony. Each cell performs a task. Some sting, some digest, and one rides the wind on a gas bladder. There's no brain, no unified consciousness, just symbiotic coordination, driven by chemical reaction and movement. Its tentacles immobilize prey with devastating venom, yet it has no plan, no control. During storms, they wash ashore in droves, panicking beachgoers and dying helplessly. Their design is terrifying and beautiful, like a biological ghost ship. Number 2, sea anemone. The sea anemone boasts vivid hues and lethal grace. Its tentacles inject neurotoxins, pulling prey into its central digestive cavity, which doubles as both mouth and anus. It's paradoxical, beautiful and deadly, complex yet brainless. And within this killer hides kindness. Algae benefit from its exposure to light, and clownfish shelter among its tentacles immune to their sting. From icy waters to coral reefs, the anemone maintains a fragile balance between menace and mutualism. Proof that even the most dangerous forms of life can nurture another. Number 1, starfish. For decades, the starfish was seen as an odd five-legged creature with no brain, no head, just arms. But recent studies, using micro-CT and genetic sequencing, reveal something shocking. The entire body of a starfish is a head. Eyes rest at each arm's tip, seawater is pumped for nutrient delivery, and despite lacking a brain, its cellular structure shares head-specific gene expression. It's not just strange, it's revolutionary. A creature that flips anatomy on its head by being a head. They don't think, they don't choose, yet they thrive. These animals, stripped of the very feature we consider the seat of existence, remind us that intelligence comes in many forms. Biological innovation isn't about complexity, it's about adaptation. And sometimes simplicity wins.